Yo, what up? What up? How the hell are you? Huh? Let's be honest. How the hell you doing? Give y'all a few minutes to jump up in here, man. It went live for like 2 seconds and it cut off because my YouTube wasn't connected. That's my bad. So, fuck it. Deal with it. Hope all y'all had a great week, great weekend, all that good shit. Squintrs615 live, baby. We here. Shout out to everybody, all y'all watching across the platforms. We live on 3 tonight. We live on YouTube, Facebook, and then Squint615 like fan page on Facebook as well. So see how we do tonight. I can only rock with y'all for about half an hour. We got a lot of work to do over here, man. We've been working nonstop like we always do. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline, a lot of interesting things coming down the pipeline. As far as the podcast goes, same old story for right now. But there's some big changes coming for the podcast. And all good things, all great things. But it's definitely a lot of adjustment that's going to happen. We've kind of, I don't want to get into this so early on my live. We've been literally live for like a minute. So let's hang out for a minute and we'll get into all the stuff that's coming up as far as the podcast goes. But all great stuff. And as of right now, same old story. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. It's I Got Some Shit to Say to podcast. Like we're not slowing down at all. But we got to get strategic. It's just time to turn up. And in order for us to increase the pressure, we have to kind of adjust the pressure we've been applying. It's really tricky, but it's needed. And it's at a point now where it has to happen. We had to come out the gate aggressive. We did so. We needed to make a name for ourselves as far as the show goes. We've done so. And now, the amount of guests we've been able to give you guys in the first 150 episodes, it's like mind-blowing to me. I knew we could do it, like, without a doubt, but at the same time, I didn't know how long it would take. I didn't know the support would be there the whole way. You know what I mean? Like, it's just been a really successful run, the first 150 episodes. And, the next 1,000 of them ain't going to be no different. But there's some big changes coming. Great things. I'm really excited about it all. I got a bunch of new cameras today. There's a fun here. Look, I'll show you one. Like this one. That's a new camera. We have 5 of these now, and they're going to be spread up all over this room, which is different. You know what I mean? Because normally, when you guys watch the podcast, you get this one, and that's kind of where you stay at. Over the past 5 to 10 episodes, we have definitely been implementing the new cameras, which is great. But now we have a lot of them, and I'm excited where that takes us. But we've, if you really tuned into the show, we've been threatening y'all ever since the Doobie episode, which was just this past Friday. I made a comment in the Doobie episode that this table was about to leave this room, and it's definitely about to do so. We have plans to kind of redo the set over here and give you guys a new look for upcoming shows. Like on the podcast platform, I don't know how like dedicated you guys are to like different podcasts, but most podcasts run in seasons. It's like a television series or, like a sports year, you know what I mean? Like a season. And we have not ever stopped a season. Like we have literally, since the day we started, July 21st of 2021, we haven't stopped. And we never stopped for 1 second and said, we're taking a break or we'll see y'all in a month or 2 months. Like we just kept it going. And every time we upload a video or upload the audio, it asks us, it's like season 1 part what? And currently it says season 1 part 153, which is fucking bananas. Like we should probably cap the season eventually. And with all that being said, like me and Chad and the guys have literally had continuous discussions about capping that first season. And I think after that many shows in one season, I think the best time for us to switch it over is to like season 2. No significant date, nothing like that. It's just kind of like a revamp, man. I mean, what the look that you guys are used to seeing week after week, twice a week. has been great for us. We're like, like the look that we provide is kind of like it's not like most podcasts. Like we kind of do it a little different over here. I love that. And switching it up is going to take us away from that. But it's just necessary. It's just a point. We're just at a part now of this story to where, like some of you guys watching and listening to the show twice a week ask us about when we're getting someone on that's already been on the show. Or how come somebody hasn't been on the show, but they've been on a couple times? It's real easy to get like, okay, I'm going to break it down. Perfect example. Episode 150, Adam Calhoun. Now, when Adam Calhoun's episode dropped, episode 150, that was a milestone for us. Like A, 150, B, fucking Calhoun pulls up. Like it's great opportunity. And that drops on a Friday. And you guys had just heard us on Monday. We warned you that Calhoun was dropping on Friday. Everyone was super excited. But then by Monday the following week, you had another one. You know what I mean? Like it's so quick. We distribute so many of these things to where it's so fast to overshadow previous episodes. And it's so hard to promote upcoming episodes when you do 2 a week. And that's a challenge, especially when you're bringing through talent like we bring through. Like if you guys miss, a lot of y'all congratulated us for having Jelly Roll on episode 100. Jelly Roll was on episode 14, 100, and 132. You know what I mean? A lot of people ask, when's Struggle pulling up? Struggle pulled up episode 34. Those are just 2 examples. You know what I'm saying? So now, and don't worry, Stroke's pulling up again soon. Okay. But that is like a risk that we were willing to take out the gate. That was basically me being obsessive and overly aggressive with this podcast. But it was necessary out the gate to get us to this point. We had to fucking stay on the gas to get y'all's attention and let y'all know that we wasn't playing. Now you guys have realized that. You realized it a long time ago. But to take it up to the next level, in order to do so, we got to fucking let off the gas and kind of regroup and take into consideration all we've achieved over the first 150 and what our aspirations and plans are for the next 150. And I know you guys are going to understand because it's going to make everything that much better when it comes to this podcast. And this is not a podcast episode. Y'all know I'm just sitting here. I get on live every Sunday night and I talk my shit. But there's a lot of changes coming down the pipeline, and without us like literally giving y'all an episode, which we may very well do when we flip that switch. I just don't want it. Like Chad will tell you guys, like that is my biggest fucking concern. Is I don't want y'all to think we're letting off, like we're easing up or anything, or we're like, because that's not the case. Like if not anything, we're working 10 times harder to give y'all much more content, but drawn out a little bit longer. So instead of so many episodes, we're going to give y'all tons of more content within each episode. You follow what I'm saying? You got to follow what I'm saying. Because that's the way it's going to be. And the set change, that's something mentally like I've been obsessing over. I've literally like Chad and Warren were here just the other day we shot 2 episodes yesterday. And they had to literally watch me obsessively like pick this room apart and like paint these pictures of this vision I have. But they understand exactly where we're headed. You know what I mean? And they know that they know it's necessary at this point for us to like regroup and to start re-exploring some of our previous guests that may have got overshadowed with some of our like later success as far as the show goes. Because guys, I can tell y'all right now, if any of y'all saw the analytics for this podcast, they're great. Love it. thank y'all so much for tuning into the audio format of the podcast, because that's where we shine the most. You know what I mean? It's real easy to watch these videos on YouTube or Facebook, wherever you're watching, and to tune into Chat Arms TV or I got some shit to say.com and stream the fucking video. Like, all that's great. Thank y'all. But the ones that go that extra little step and take it to Spotify or Apple Music or any of that and download the podcast and listen to it, thank y'all so much, because that's really where we shine. But I don't want to fucking lose sight of the end goal of giving y'all exactly who y'all want to see at this table. Almost as often as you'd want to see them. Yeah. Because I've told y'all a million times, when we started doing this, that there was a list. You know what I mean? I personally, when I was manifesting this show, I literally made a list of all the people that I associated with over the past 20 years of my life doing rap in Nashville, Tennessee. I wrote down names, some that I knew personally, some that I didn't, but most that I knew I could get to if I just worked hard. That list is almost gone, guys. There's 4 names left on that list. And if y'all watch the show regularly or you hear me talk about it, you know exactly who they are. And they're going to come. Only half of them know it. But it ain't going to stop. But I don't want our newer fans or our newer listeners and watchers, however you want to label yourself, I don't want y'all to be unaware of what we've done up to this point. That ain't right. Fuck that. We worked hard to get here. And the first 150 is a true testament to that. But 2 a week is really it's putting a toll on all of us. Me especially. The guys help me out as much as they can, but it gets challenging. I haven't looked at not one fucking comment. So whatever y'all been over here, yeah, Lito is on the list. Y'all already know. But as far as the comments goes, my bad, guys. I'm not paying attention at all. I didn't say what's up to nobody, like nothing. But there's a lot to talk about. Shout out to Star being on 85 South Show. I love that. Star does not do a lot of things. As far as like sit down interviews, like Google that shit. You're not going to find a lot of them. As far as Star sitting down and doing those types of, in-depth interview type shit. And the fact that he did it at 85 South Show, I can understand why. I mean, that just to know you're walking in the room with those guys, it's going to be fun. You know what I mean? They're not going to put you in any awkward positions as far as conversations go. And neither would we. Y'all know how we do. Like at this point, ain't any guests y'all haven't seen here that y'all want to, fucking hit them up and tell them. But there's no reason, like we have never put any artist in a position to not want to come back, nor to come initially, none of that shit. Fun fact, 99% of the videos that feature artists, we submit to the artist, 4 or 5 days before the drop, given the amount of time available, to make sure that they didn't say anything that they didn't want to put out like that. And that's happened a lot. Trust me. There's been dozens of episodes that have been revised after we finished them based off the artist saying, or the guest, I'm not just going to say artist, it could be anybody y'all seen here, saying that they shouldn't have said something the way they said it, or if they mind if I took something out because somebody may feel a certain way about it. There's been plenty of that shit. And we have never, ever jeopardized any relationship as far as putting content out that it's not appreciated nor wanted on either end. So that's not easy to do from this type of platform. A lot of these guys that run these successful pods and or these shows lean on that. You know what I mean? To where I'm going to get there's plenty of people in this area that I could call over here and just for controversy, just for the conversation. Like, I'm sure y'all could pick a few right now. There's a few people that literally eyeball my shit, watch all of the shit on Chat Arms TV, literally just to watch, just to peep, just to pay attention. You know what I mean? And there's a few of these people I could fucking pull over here and put right in front of y'all and make them give y'all the real, just for like clickbait. Literally. Man, that's just not how we rock, dude. Shout out B Howard. Y'all go check out that new single, Rare. Keep dissing Tupac though, bro. We're gonna have problems. Say it, Bubba. I think the Strand's 9-pound hammer. My bad. I never answered that. I did see that though. John the King Corb. I saw you in here. Uh, but yeah, man, just I don't know. It's just a lot to deal with as far as I'm so fucking stubborn about hitting the brakes on doing 2 a week. It just makes so much more sense. Yeah. Hang on. That guy 256, Brett Nab, Drunken Monkey, John the King Corpse Kicks, Parks Guy, Jacob Johnson. Oh, that's Lord Rogue. That's the man. John the King Corp, Brett Nab, Evan Terrell, Courtney Mullis. Who else we got, man? J02, J802. Brandon Michael, man. What up, Bubba? I appreciate that, man. Miss Patty, how you doing? My bad, guys. I was just in here going off, man. So I'm just catching up on comments, dog. They'll watch it for Jelly and Bravo church drama. Yeah, for real. Brett Knapp says B. Howard needs to return. I tell him to come by all the time. But yeah, as far as the 2 shows a week, man, we're gonna keep it going for a few more weeks, probably. Maybe not. I really don't know. But eventually it's gonna idle back to 1 show. And that's so hard for me to say, y'all. Y'all have no idea. Like I want to just keep, if it was up to me, dude, I'd have a fucking radio show every fucking day. But I work full time. I edit everything y'all see us do as far as this podcast goes. Like all that shit fucking adds up. And then when we put out so many episodes, they get overshadowed. Like I was saying earlier, Brandon, do that. I'd appreciate that. I talk to his manager regularly. He's a good friend of mine. And he's actually had a few other names come over here for us, which is very appreciative. And I spoke to him the other day. And yeah, stay tuned. But yeah, I don't want to say too much in that conversation. But yes, I have not spoke to Star directly. And I haven't got him to answer my DMs. And as far as his management goes, he just says it'll happen when it happens. And it hasn't happened yet. So any leverage is appreciated. But that goes for all y'all. It's not just one and one of those 4 names on that list. Like sky's the limit with this shit. Like I don't think there's nobody, like as far as me and Chad goes, we could sit here, or with One and Leroy as well. We could sit here with anybody and shoot the shit and do what we do twice a week with anyone. Like it doesn't matter if we have personal relationships with them or not. Luckily, the majority of the people y'all saw in the first 150 are people I have relationships with. At the end of the day, I know them somehow, some way. Yeah, there it is, Brett. Go with that. He said Lito's waiting on the couch to arrive. Couch is coming. I'm shopping hard. Yeah, that's stressful too. It's got to be right, man. Like I don't want to fucking get no dumbass fucking seating over here, and then just fuck the vibe up. You know what I mean? We got some more. We got some other shit coming too. Got some new partnerships coming down. Still looking for one more sponsor for like the next couple months. There's 1 sponsorship opportunity open. Y'all can keep that investor shit away from me. I don't want no investors over here. You own all this boat. Leroy's live the other day. He was playing some dome bangers. He was fire on the way. Yeah, he has fire on the way for real. Leroy has a new album finished, and I had no date on it earlier. I FaceTimed him actually this morning for probably close to an hour, and we had a great conversation, and majority of it leaning towards that album and how excited he is to give y'all that music because he does have a lot. Perry Payne says two a week are great, but we don't need you getting burnt out. It's the only podcast I make sure I catch every episode. I totally get it. And dude, it's not the fact that we're getting burnt out at all. We just want to make sure we give all of our guests the proper amount of exposure like the next person. Everybody should have the right amount of exposure for each episode. There should be the right amount of rollout for each episode, the right amount of promo for each episode, and then remember when clips rolling out for stuff we've done in the past. Y'all have never seen any remember when clips. None. Nobody. Think about that. All the content we put out is existing episodes, maybe upcoming episodes for a couple days out, or current episodes. That's it. Like, think about if you go look at my personal Instagram, Squintrs615, follow me. Look at my reels. Like, we didn't even start rolling out reels for I Got Some Shit to Say until like fucking God knows when, episode 90 something, 100 something. Like, that's crazy. No shorts, no reels, no nothing. We have to go back, and we have all those masters. We have to go back, though, and explore that footage and look for those little hitters to put out and just tell y'all about it in case y'all missed it. Don't that make sense? But it's not us getting burnt out. It's definitely not that. If anything else, I'm just too overly aggressive with the shit. And there is a lot of traveling involved for the guys when they come through here twice a week. Yeah. Well, another thing though, with the podcast, me having the guy, I've never done solo podcasts. Clearly I could do that. I mean, I could jump on here and do a solo deal. It's not a big deal, but my step back from that is this. When I sit with you guys on my lives, I can sit here and talk my shit all day, no problem, continuous conversation, never stop looking at the camera. Like, I was built for this. No debate there. But without the interaction, like without me being able to turn and kind of bounce off of y'all, it's struggling. It's challenging. And that's where I get cold feet, and I don't want to walk down that road. Fuck that shit. Not right now. Maybe down the road it'd make more sense, especially when there's orchestrate, where there's people outside of the camera that can help steer this boat. Because, dude, I produce every fucking episode y'all ever seen. All these controls are right in front of me. Like, the screen that I'm staring at, that we all stare at over my shoulder, is the monitor that we watch. No one is off screen doing shit. Nothing. This is work, dog. There's lots of work. But we love it. I love it. Definitely not getting burnt out, though, man. Promise you. It's just an adjustment. It's literally just to make the show bigger and to get us more eyes, more ears, just more attention. Yeah, shout out Doobie, man. Shout out Doobie and Highlight. But I hated the fact that that Adam Calhoun was fucking 150 and 152 was Doobie. Those are huge guests. You know what I'm saying? Let's just, in reality, those guys are huge guests to have. And we shouldn't have bundled them that close. But I'm so glad we did, because 150 and Calhoun being here is fucking awesome. 152 is with Doobie and his new single that dropped this past Friday. Makes sense. Why would we hold that past that? But it just sucks. It just sucks that they're so close. I don't want either one overshadowing the other one. And that's just those two are just an example. Like, you can go through the first 150 episodes and it's the same story, especially when we have repeated guests. Yeah, both awesome episodes. In an ideal world, if I was full-time and not working full-time, 2 a week would still be the go, because we would do like an internal on Mondays and a guest on Fridays. Like, that would be like my ideal scenario. I'm sure Chad would agree. Like, if we could continue to do 2 a week, like if I just wasn't working full-time. But unfortunately, 150 episodes in, and Squints is still working full-time. So that sucks. But, what can you do? But yeah, to do like an internal pod on a Monday and then have guests on Friday, that would be dope as fuck. But when we do idle back to one show a week, it will stay on Friday. Now, the time may change. Yeah, the internals are always fire, and we love that. And going to one a week could be challenging at times, considering like opportunities popping up. It's something you got to take into consideration. Like some of these guys along the road to where we are, some of them literally were like, "Okay, here you go, Bubba Sparks." When Bubba Sparks popped in, dude, I was out here working. I have a great relationship with Charlie P. We all know that. Shout out Charlie P. It's my guy. But Charlie hit my line. I've told this story a million times. Charlie hits my line. He's like, "Squints, what you doing?" I'm like, "Shit, Bubba, working." Like, he's like, "You at work?" I'm like, "No, man, I'm out here editing upcoming episodes, whatever." He said, "Cool if I pull up on you?" Of course. Come on through. Next thing I know, I got a 2.5-hour sit down with Bubba Sparks. Bubba's my guy, but they like surprised me that night. But with that being said, like, it's kind of like they had to go. We had to go. That's got to go. Like, don't do us no good to hold this shit, especially when, like, with the Doobie shit. This shit we filmed that 2.5 weeks ago. J8. Gotta have them any way you can. Like, we refuse to ever miss opportunity. We've proved that. Like, we never, ever. There's been one opportunity I missed, and I can admit that. But it was a buzzer beater. It was a last minute thing, and it required us to take the show somewhere to get one interview. And we had no idea what the other end looked like. So it was like, nah, fuck all that. Like, we ain't jumping through flaming hoops with like uncertainty. You know what I mean? With all that being said, I missed one opportunity, and I'll give y'all here's a fun fact. It was with an actor. Something y'all have never seen on the show. Would have been dope. A pretty creditable actor. Shout out David Manning. David Manning built the bridge for me. Unexpectedly, gave me a buzz and was like, "Squints, I have an opportunity for you, but it's going to require you to fucking pull off some shit." And unfortunately, after I like backed up and kind of like, maybe if we, you know what I mean? I contemplated, man, for fucking probably 2 hours that day before I had to pull the plug and say, "Man, there's no way we can pull that off." But it would have been a great opportunity. But those are the type of scenarios that, you never know when shit's gonna pop off as far as opportunities for us. But slowing down to one a week, that's something we could jeopardize. Like, you don't want to have one a week and then somebody hits you with that opportunity and you've got shit planned out. And say some of the shit you planned out is with guests that you've already established, like them okaying the video. We've set the premiere on Chat Arms TV. It's coming out Friday. And then I get a fucking superstar opportunity for somebody to pull up and give me an hour of their time. But it's got to come out this Friday because they've got this, and this. So then we got to call our previous guest and be like, "Hey, man, yeah, look, I know we had your sketch." Like, those are awkward scenarios, man. And that's like one of my biggest fears is to present more awkward scenarios by limiting our show to one a week. It's a tricky conversation. And I'm not opposed to it. I'm definitely not. Like, I bowed out this past weekend. I bowed out. Like, because we've been talking about it. But it just makes so much more sense for us to take that route. And then I don't know, man. If shit pops up in the meantime, like, we just put it out. Fuck, I don't know. Like, we run this show. Like, nobody tells us what to fucking do over here. We do what we want. We control the edit. We control everything. Everything. This is show and prove entertainment over here. That's it. No outside investors, no silent investors, no fucking ownership. None of that. All of our sponsors are fucking short-term contracts, all that, except for South Nashville Heating and Cooling, because they're the best fucking sponsors on the planet. But that's a personal relationship we have with those guys because we love those guys and they take care of us. But yeah, it's just time for a change. Shit's about to really turn up, dude. Like I said, the amount of aggression that we portrayed these first 150 was necessary. And we're not done. We're not letting off the gas. We're going to continue to do 2 a week for a little while longer, and then it will transition to 1 a week. You guys will be full aware when that transition happens. We'll make sure that it's not going to look any way, because y'all got every Sunday with me talking my shit. I'm not going to let nothing happen to that show. I love everything we've done with it. I love y'all being a part of it. And anybody going crazy in these comments over here, I'm not paying attention tonight because I had some shit to say, I guess. Damn, how did I sit down without a drink? That's sad. Can I read some comments? Who's all rocking with us? We got 34 in here. Fuck Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, go to YouTube. That's where the fun's at. Golly, y'all been going ham. Everybody hit Lex and guilt trip him into taking Squints shopping. Everybody just hit Lex and give him a guilt trip anyway. Nothing but love for them 330. Always great content. Being from Ohio, you really introduced me to people I don't know. That's what's up, man. Show improved about to blow 2023. I see you, Parks guy. Yeah, hit that like button. Do that. Friday morning and Sunday lives would be cool. Also, with the albums, Chatty and One got cooking. And when they start doing shows, it would be hard to do 2 shows a week. Yeah, it definitely would. But yeah, that Troy and Emmett coming soon. Y'all need to be on the lookout for O&E solo shit, though. There's some EP rollouts about to come out from O&E. We threatened y'all with the live last week. Shout out Big Body Charlie and fucking O&E on my live last week, bro. We had fun as fuck on the live last week. I literally text O&E before the live tonight. I don't know if he's in here. I haven't seen him. But I texted him before the live tonight and said that him and Charlie both need to get their ass over here for these lives on Sunday night. We can keep having fun with that. Shout out James in, man. Emery James. My guy. Again, my bad about the comments, man. JD. I see you, Bubba. This part's got to say that live made me late to work. Can we get a gang 51E? What does that mean? He's a dope and really definitely doing it. Send me some links, man. Sean Leroy. I don't know who that is, but I'm open to hear it. Just send it to my DM or whatever. On my Instagram, preferably.
Fuck you, Squints.
I appreciate y'all fucking with me, man. I love the lives. But yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you about tomorrow. I got some shit to say. 9 a.m. Same old shit. For now. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. I got some shit to say to podcast episode 153 featuring DJ Chill. So, if you're unfamiliar, DJ Chill is Jelly Roll's DJ. Chill comes through. That's my guy, man. I fucking love Chill. And I love the fact that we had Doobie and Highlight last Friday, and Highlight being Jelly's like on the come up years. Highlight was DJing for Jelly. And then when Highlight kind of switched towards Doobie, which they talk about in our episode with Doobie and Highlight, Chill transitioned into Jelly's opportunity and hit the road with Jelly. And now he's been with Jelly for 5 years now, I think. And that shows y'all the longevity there. 6 years with the Highlight and 5 with Chill. But Chill's the homie, man. We fucking love dude. And the fact that that guy is so active in the city when it comes to like spinning local spots, producing for like local artists, and still being the DJ for the biggest star the city's ever had. Like that's like, and still finding time to come over here and hang out with us. Tomorrow it's me, Chad Arms, O&E, and DJ Chill. And yeah, man, I got a great sit down with Chill. I hope that he comes through a little bit more often. He recently opened a studio close to me, which is crazy to even say. And we hope to get some Troy and Emmett stuff knocked out over there or something. There's some stuff coming. Fun fact, towards the end of tomorrow's episode, DJ Chill issues a DJ Chill challenge to Chad Arms and O&E, which is great. And it literally sets the tone for the next time Chill comes through. And it also promises y'all DJ Chill, O&E, Chad Arms collaboration. That's all I'm gonna say about tomorrow's episode, because it's not like revealing anything. It's a good one though. So tap the fuck in. And we appreciate Chill for pulling up, man. That's family. And I hate that it took us that long to get him here, but yeah, he's on the road a lot. And we did have DJ Chill one time. We had him one time at Tailgates and Tallboys. He was part of some of those smaller segments that we did in the middle of like all the shit we did at Tailgates last year. What are these, Brett? Any relations you wouldn't mind co-hosting that would just pull up, like David Manning, for example, or even Big Body Charlie? No, I don't. What do you mean? Help me out, Brett. I don't understand the question. I'm not scared. If anybody else is in the room, I'm good to go. There's been solos with just Squints and somebody. Like the first time y'all ever saw O&E, the name of that episode was One on One with One. Well, that was Squints, and my guest was O&E. That was before we made O&E a co-host. So I mean, David Manning, David Ray, anybody that y'all haven't seen over here, or you have seen that y'all want to see back, they can pull up whenever the fuck they want. I'm not scared to knock out a solo dolo interview, but I'm not really excited about looking for them continuously. And if one's not lined up for me, so if we don't have somebody lined up for an interview, the best part about it is internally our fucking shows are fire. Like it can be me and one and we kill it. It could be me and Chad, we kill it. Me, Chad, and one, home run. Me, Chad, and Leroy, grand slam. Me, Chad, Leroy, and one, fucking bananas. Like we have fun with this shit. So we can't miss. You follow me? Like it's not. But you take all them guys out the room and you just sit my dumb ass here without you guys, like all y'all watching and listening and interacting with me with these chats and shit. Like that keeps me afloat over here. I don't even have to fucking paddle. Like I just float along. You know what I mean? But yeah, you guys leave the room and I'm just sitting here talking shit. Like if I have like little bullet points written off screen or something I'm supposed to relate to, man, that's a lot, dude. It's a fucking lot. This is a spoonful of sugar. Shout out Sugar. I need what he on. Laugh out loud. You on that Zaza, bro? They told you. Put your shoes on, buddy. Tell him. Yeah, we need to get him a song or something. Sean, I appreciate that. I'm gonna check him out, bro. Man, I wish so bad that Worm could have been here for the podcast. JC, yeah, man. Facts. That's why Wizzle Fizzle gets a tribute every episode. Yeah, some of the last messages I ever had DM wise to Worm was about him pulling up, and it's so unfortunate that we didn't get to that part of the story. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, what can we do? At least we hold him down every episode. But yeah, that's a continuous thought in my mind, JC, is that what if? You know what I mean? Because that would have done something for this. That definitely would have changed everything had Worm still been with us. Man, that shit sucks. R.I.P. Wizzle Fizzle. But yeah, we think about that continuously and we talk about it every once in a while. Trust me. Yeah, I hear you, JC. Trust me, we've mentioned it a million times, man. Yeah, Sean, I'll check those out, man. Yeah, Charles Smith. I see you, dog. I see you. Took me a minute. Put your fucking shoes on, man. Yeah, y'all got to pull back up, bro. I hit Cuz earlier and said y'all should have just hit me earlier today and been here. Like I don't. We talked about it last week. I'm motherfuckers just forget or some shit. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here. Yeah, more so just the homies, just shooting the shit. Like, is it? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got my homies here with me right now. Like, granted, the co-hosts aren't here, but y'all are my homies. Like, I don't. Some of y'all I don't know personally, or none of that. But I can sit and shoot the shit with y'all because y'all are here for me. I need a Squintrs615 shirt. Maybe one day. Yeah, Mister, put your shoes on. You just pull up next. There's Charles right there, guys. Just pull up next Sunday night, 9 p.m. Central. You know where the fuck we at, Bubba. Shit, bring a bottle. Something clear, though. Don't be racist about it. I drink clear. I can hear you now. Bro, we had so much fun last week, dog. I thought so. I kept begging Chad. I was like, bro, please go back and watch that fucking footage because Charlie goes off about Chad that whole fucking live, dog. The squints, yeah, thanks, Charles. I love you, Bubba. I swear to God, man. Yeah, dog, rolling, right? Like I can't, don't fuck me up, bro. I was good till I started fucking with you. Leave me the fuck alone. Pull up next week, god damn it. Slim, the Squint615 shirts. Fun fact. There was a moment in time where I had some designs in motion and I lost sight of it because we got so aggressive with something else. And that's happened so often on the show, bro, or just within our brand of Show and Prove or with Joe and Jerry or Chad Arms or O&E or Squints or Leroy or whatever we're talking about. Like there's always so much stuff going on and so many ideas floating around and concepts and it's hard to fucking keep up with it all sometimes. I don't. Yeah, Chad's not in here, so I'm not going to say anything. But fuck, I want too bad. Chad has plans coming. You know what I mean? As far as shit, I can't say it. I gotta stop. Sorry. Live Forever coming soon. The album. There you go. But there's other things that Chad has aspirations to do soon, and we have there's ongoing talks about making these things happen. Just another source of content for you guys. Let's leave it there. Yeah, Don needs to quit being a recluse Yeti. Oh, you about got me there. Did you hear that? Recluse Yeti. Sure, I'll go with that. DM him, tell him, or send him this link with that. Tell him to pull the fuck up. I FaceTimed him maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Shout out Lex. Hope to have him back soon. Family. Yeah. Yeah. I love what we built over here, though, and every part of it. I wouldn't take nothing back. Wouldn't change nothing. I'm so anxious and excited for what we got coming. I'm so proud of what we've done. Anybody y'all seen here, anybody that's had an opportunity to come through or like the co-hosts or my family that, I said it on our live last week, man, like what we've been able to achieve over here is fucking crazy, dude. Crazy. Like I never thought. I knew. I'm sorry. I can't say that. I can't say I never thought because I always knew. When I immediately started figuring this shit out, like I knew that we would not be stopped once we started. And that's exactly what's happened. And it's gotten so easy for us to do what we've done. It's hard to kind of let off the gas a little bit or make it look like that. Like as soon as I tell y'all we're going to go from 2 episodes a week to 1 a week, what does that sound like? It literally sounds like we're like fucking backing off or giving up or some shit. But that is not what's happening, man. Shout out, Miss Shirley. I see you, sweetie. Proud of y'all. Also keep building that empire. Yeah, that's what it's all about. But it was just like a moment of fucking realization. Like there's been, up till now, there's been plenty of times, guys, where we have jumped through flaming hoops to get y'all an episode the next morning. Literally. Okay, fun fact. Right now, as I'm on my live, behind this live is literally DJ Chill's export for tomorrow morning. Think about that. Like, I got Jelly's DJ on tomorrow's episode, and he's not even in a position to review it before we put it out for you guys. That's not good business. Luckily, it's DJ Chill, it's family. We have a great conversation. The moment we stand up, we both know it's a one-take Jake, so we're winning. But had that not been the case, what the fuck am I going to do? Chop up an episode 100 times, send them a link. What if they've got a show tonight or something and they don't get an opportunity to watch the link? It's got to come out tomorrow morning at 9, right? Stressful shit. It really is. We ain't stopping working. I promise you that. I can catch one of these comments over here just popping in randomly, but over to the right, I have to catch up with this mouse. But yeah, we're not stopping. We're going to get way more aggressive with it, but on a different schedule. Yeah, we can say that. Like I said, the Friday episodes are not going nowhere. No, nothing is as of right now. It's going to be a switch. It's just got to be the right timing. And I don't know when that is. I don't. Chad keeps asking me. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know the best way to do it. I don't know when to do it. What do y'all think? I wish we would have done it at 150. But I wasn't even thinking about it. Like, that's where the conversation started. What do y'all think? You know? Should have happened at 150. But it didn't. So then what? We're going to wait till 200 and keep doing this shit? It's 10 more weeks. Yeah, switch when you get the couch. See, that's where I'm at, Catherine. I'm at that just be like the boom. Like I'll keep wanting to say relaunch or all that, and that's not it. I think when the look changes, we switch the schedule and we switch the season. And it capped the longest season ever of a fucking podcast run of 150 plus episodes in one season. That's fucking bananas. I hope the podcast surpasses No Jumper and Bootleg K. That'd be great. But I just want to see everybody win. I just want to be in those same conversations. Pass them, great. But those guys are great at what they do. Shout out to both of them. Huge fans. Bootleg Kev currently has his episode with Doobie also. His dropped the day before ours or the day before that. Great one. But his are shorter. But I mean, he's a fucking goat. Like, I've known him dude forever. Yeah. Just some adjustments. Shit's going to change. Don't know when. Don't know how. Don't know how aggressive. Don't know, But all for the better. All for more quality stuff. And all to just really spotlight what we're doing. To slow down enough to make sure all y'all motherfuckers see it. And all y'all have time to share it. Which we need y'all to do. Damn it. Fucking share it. Like it, comment on it, do anything you can to put us in algorithms. Like, because without that, like, it's easy for y'all to say, like, see us out in the street and be like, hey, man, y'all killing it. Y'all know that meme pops, it's like a sound. I hear it all the time when I'm watching Instagram Reels or TikTok. I hear it all the time. It says, but you ain't sharing my shit. And I think about it all the time, be like, so many people have used this sound at this point. It's like, yeah, slowing down the speed up. I like that. But when I hear that, it's just like, bro, like that means so much though, bro. Because without it, it means the world that all y'all continuously tap in Chat Arms TV, subscribe to Chat Arms TV, download the guys' musics when their music when they drop new shit. All that stuff is repetitive. It's always there. For y'all to tap into these lives, it's great. For y'all to tap into the podcast, it's great. But if you don't tell nobody, guys, we're not gonna grow. We need y'all to grow. Y'all help this motherfucking machine move, man. Like, we got all the parts. We built this big-ass tank. But y'all motherfuckers got to help put gas in this bitch, or we ain't going nowhere. We ain't knocking down no walls. We ain't blowing nothing up. Like, don't y'all want to play in this tank? Let's fuck go. The higher I get off this blunt, the more stressful it sounds. Bro, fun fact. I started this live 52 minutes ago with a blunt in my hand. That one's gone. This is the second one. I don't want to hear that shit. Brett Knapp says, or take a break. Ain't no fucking way, dog. Don't bring that kind of talk to me, Bubba. We ain't taking no fucking break. Nope. We're always working. Always. Like even right now. This is fucking work. I don't get on live just to look like a goofy. I don't get on live just to talk shit. I get on live because it's part of what we do. We have to. Fucking personalities. We're content creators. I'm a fucking podcast host. I got a dope-ass podcast. You should really check it out. But when you do, when you agree that it's a really dope podcast, tell a friend, motherfucker. Stamped. So many people chat get overwhelming. My bad. Look, I'm going to cap it. What time is it? It's fucking 10 o'clock. I got to finish this fucking DJ Chill episode for y'all tomorrow. And get it uploaded and extract the audio and get that uploaded. So thank y'all for tuning in. Squintrs615 Live. Y'all know I do this shit every Sunday night at 9 p.m. I have a good time doing it. I hope y'all do. Y'all seem to come back. If you're on Facebook, great. YouTube, whatever. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all know I do. I hope to see each and every one of you tomorrow morning. ChatArmsTV.com. IGotSomeshit.com for episode 153 of I Got Some Shit to Say, featuring our good friend DJ Chill of Team Jelly. So yeah, don't miss it, man. Tap the fuck in. If you will, please like, link, subscribe, all that good shit. Anything I'm supposed to say and hadn't said it yet, whatever. Y'all have a good